there, welcome back. At the end of the cornfield here. Gonna set up in a minute, but first let me show you a little surprise. Boom! First gear cliffhanger. Finally got it. It's like 3.5 pounds. I haven't even opened it yet. Let's get set up. Way further out in the field now. Probably not going to catch all the setup, but at least lay everything out. It's super windy. Okay, that is super light. Exactly what I need. Perfect size. Exactly what I was looking for. Anyways, I'm gonna get this set up and I'll jump back on board with you. I'm not quite sure if I like this location, but it's good enough for now to set up. So that's my view for the night. It's awesome. It went up super easy, super fast, way easier than the tarp. I am like in love with this. This is freaking perfect. I haven't completely staked everything down, but yeah, here's an inside view. So here it is. Super easy to put up. I'm so excited. I'm like in love already. This might be a little lopsided right now, but I just wanted to get it up. Oh, yeah, sweet. Oh man, this is freaking awesome. It's got this little vestibule right here. Inside, I can put my gear. So, little pouch, little wind things here. It's got a little hook on the top. Okay, so here it is. It just fits in there nicely. It's more than enough for me. I probably won't even need that blanket. I'm just gonna leave it sit there. Let's do the item review in a little bit. Split up a few logs and get some dinner coals going. Here's a quick start. Be good enough for now. I'm going to unpack, I guess. The whole point of me coming here and not out into the woods is I need to get a light pack, and I'm going to experiment. Here's just some plastic in the tent. I'll sit right there. Just my phone charger, my cup, my jeans that'll soon be on. I've got my 2 pans. So what I'm going to be doing, well, let me just go through it. Here's my mag light. You haven't seen this yet. It's just a little handsaw. Nice. I haven't really used it at all. I've got a couple other items you haven't seen as well. I've got Bic lighter, plastic bag for trash, never litter, food. I've got some pasta, 2 packs of ramen, 4 potatoes, protein bar, my string, just some cheap junk string, and I've got a little something in here that I don't know if I feel comfortable revealing. Let's just call that a little trail juice. And that's it, and a fresh nap. Okay, so that's that. We'll take a look at the cooler a little bit later. I actually went and stashed it in the shade, in some trees. But yeah, that's all I got. And so what I'm doing out here is later today, or later this evening, I'm going to experiment building a pack that I can just carry into the woods and set up. I need to make sure I have my pack right before I do that. And it's hard to find places. But yeah, that's that. See you at the next update. I'm probably going to finish slivering up some wood here and getting the fire going. Some smaller stuff. So there we go, that ought to do it. There's a little bit more than meets the eye there. And then we'll fire it up with some of these bigger ones. So that works for me. I'm not going to start the fire yet. I just got it all cleaned up around here. What's for dinner? And so, trail mix, oil, sunflower seeds, my special seasoning mix, tea, coffee, rice, filters. And eggs, 2 ice block bottles, my steak, and veggies. I've got garlic, cheese, mushroom, red pepper, red onion, and yellow onion. Yum. And I might be able to attach this to the bottom of my pack. And I like to have eggs in the morning when I'm camping, and I need to keep my eggs cold. So when I'm out that first night, or that first morning, I can always have eggs. Now, I really do want to get a dehydrator, so I can do some dehydrated meals and everything. Though I hope the wind's not too bad. It's really windy out here today. But yeah, just kicking back here. I'm gonna sip the old trail juice, and then we'll head out to Look for some nice sunset shots. Back at this. I said, I'm really upset about dawing my axe on that last trip. Drove it right into the ground a couple times. Some junk wood. I was chopping, I didn't have a chopping block like I don't now. But, I mean, it'll work. That's another item on my list, is a sharpener. I think I'm gonna get the fire started. So that's what we've got. Set it down right here. Just gonna grab this whole thing here, this piece of bark. Okay. Don't have the finest of shavings this time because I dulled my axe, but it should work. So really, I just wanted to get a little cold bed started, and then between these two logs here, I set my pan right on there. So, might go for a little stroll first, but just wanted to start the idea of a fire for dinner, so at least I have something to go on, not just grass. So I could hear an owl in these trees just behind me. Hope he hoots again. Thinking about going on a little stroll, check out the sunset. Kinda hungry? Let's do that. That is awesome. Very beautiful. Just making a little journey I usually make when I'm here. Let's just continue walking with this camera. Seems to be doing nice. That is amazing. It's just nice to look at it in the camera since you can't stare straight at it, you know? Very beautiful. About as far out as I'm gonna go. I just wanted to catch that. So, mouth's getting kind of dry. Should have brought water, no big deal. Gotta go back and eat some steak now. Hopefully it's thawed out. Steak, potatoes, peppers, mushrooms, onions, cheese. It's gonna be great. Almost back. Try to come up on it from the other side, see how it looks. I didn't use those little vents. I didn't even really stake it all down. Yeah, I'm in love. That's exactly what I was looking for. It's a nice one man. Well, it's my first official one man that I've bought in a while, so that's cool. Gotta get some dinner on. See if the steak's thawed out. Not quite. That's all I needed right there is a couple chars, even though they went out. So, good enough. Whoops. Axe is super dull. Definitely hammered it up on the last trip. Can't really get the fine shavings, but more like chunks. Knew I should have bought that axe grinder or a sharpening stone. Just have to use a little more fuel, that's all. Don't really care about these Bic lighters. Don't really care about these lighters, I should say. That ought to do it. No bugs. That's nice. No bugs at all. A few here and there. There we go. The logs up on the side, aligned correctly. Get dinner started. Okay, now that I've filled up the coals a little bit more, oil the pan. Chop up some veggies. I don't want to melt that. Yeah, this is real nice out here. I'm going to chop these up and throw them on. Some of this potato. Slicing it really thin. Get that on the bottom. Looking tasty. Try to get the potatoes on the bottom of the pan. So yeah, I just dropped the steak in. Let me get those veggies up on top. A little fried, but I want to try them a little more charred this time. So, pretty far away. Try to get a better zoom. So, doesn't quite catch it correctly. Oh, cool. Well, the steak's done. We didn't quite get a grand finale yet, but let's see if we can view the steak scene. That's just absolutely perfect. Oh, I'm going to love that. Mmm. Didn't use any of my spice this time. Oh, that was great. Just amazing. So good. Basically no firewood on right now. Kind of hard to see. Oh, where's those smaller ones? There we go. Alright, let's zip this thing up. All zipped up down there. Have my little area over here. It's nice. Nice. That's all I need. I'm not even going to cover up. The weather is nice enough and it'll be nice and warm in here. I'm munching on some trail mix. That's perfect. Exactly perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. I've been waiting for a long time. This is exactly what I needed. It's very light. Look at this. I can store all of my stuff over here. See what? boots, axe, bag, water, cooler, whatever else. Awesome. Good morning. Oh yeah. 8 a.m. Slept really well. Oh, to get up and get some coffee. I already unzipped here. It got a little chilly last night. Coffee time. So just gonna hang out in the tent for a little bit and have my coffee. Set that right there. Don't need to spill coffee in here. So, not exactly sure what the plan for the day is, but just gonna sit in here, drink my coffee, and figure out a plan. Not really that hungry since I didn't use a lot of energy, since I've kind of stepped my game up a little bit. So I'm not really hungry. I'm not normally a morning eater. Probably use my eggs to make a late brunch. Might just have an oatmeal. But the coffee's good though. Just did a little tea bag style rather than trying to filter it. But yeah, everything went well last night. No, I'm thinking about staying and flipping the tent around so over here, so I can have some shade. Then maybe just go for a walk. We'll see. Just flip the tent around now. I'm in the shade. Even got some minced garlic there. Eggs stayed nice and cold. Perfect. Fresh. About 10:30 for brunch. Of course, I forgot a fork. Here's the owl. That's awesome. That was really good. I'm gonna pull another night. I'm just kicking back in my tent here, obviously. Go on a hike. I've got pasta and rice and a half a gallon of water, so I'm good. Check that out. Horses. Awesome. Up for some shade just past that horse barn. I'd say I'm about 1.5 miles from my site. 360 greenery. The only thing on this road is that horse farm. Unfortunately, I don't have my zoom camera, or else I'd be zooming in on them. I'm thinking about going to talk to the people at the farm. Probably not going to happen though. Just another shade break. Would anyone? Okay, another shade break. I think this is about as far out as I'm gonna go. I'm pretty whooped. I've been walking for hours. I have no idea. 4 or 5 miles out, I've been weaving through these back roads. Pretty awesome. See you in the next clip. Is way over that way, way over that patch of woods. I just came around a bend. Almost back. This is a wild lettuce. Not certain on that though. It's nice to see one of those. Monarch. Hope you can see that. There he goes a little bit. Fortunately, I don't have my zoomable camera. Nice. See him? It's a nice view of a monarch. He's just sitting right there. Gonna fly for us or what? Oh, I guess he's napping. So I've rotated the tent. I've just did a few camp chores as well. I just chopped up some kindling there. Did a little bit of shaving for tonight. It's just after 3:30. Just kicking back from my little hike. It was quite a haul. Anyways, I rotated. I put the flaps up, and I latched that back, and I left that stake down, and I just pulled that back corner up, and I'm getting a nice breeze coming through here, and I'm totally protected from the shade, or from the sun. And there's a nice breeze coming through. I absolutely love this tent. It's just, it goes up so easy. There's a little latch up here I'm going to connect my mag light to tonight. Just the clips for the canopy. It's so easy. It's just, it goes up so quick. I mean, faster than my A-frame, that 6mm. Just so satisfied to have another new piece of gear, and I'm just so satisfied with everything about it. It's just amazing. It's exactly what I was looking for. Because I'm a solo camper, so you know, I can sit up in it, I can lay down in it, and I've got a little porch and a little breeze coming through. If I need to rotate for the sun, it's super light. Just, it literally floats where you want it to go. Just give you a quick walk around. There's my garbage bag there. Call this my AC vent. Basically what it is. But yeah, I'm so pleased with this so far. Everything about it. It's perfect. Just lamp right there, right in the shade. Catch a breeze. Just got my gear in here. Everything I don't mind getting hot goes right back there. And that's it. My axe laying there next to me, my water. staying pretty cool right there. Yeah, anyways, we'll catch you in a bit. Somebody's going off with a gun. Definitely aren't firecrackers. About 5:15. I have both the front flaps down. I have this completely zipped up. And now I'm sitting in the shade very comfortably. And the breeze can still come through. Just air out the tent a little bit. So, very nice. And now, you can see, I've got plenty of room to move around before I'm in the sun. You can see in the shadow there. So I got the little stool set up. Getting hungry. I also picked up a few blue spruce twigs over there. That'll help start the fire. I'm gonna try a new configuration. Wind's coming through. The temperature's just right. Nice shade. Nice cool breeze. This is so awesome. Getting hungry. But yeah, this is great. That wind just feels amazing after today. I've been restricted to basically 2 trees when I camp. And this is awesome. This is why I wanted to do the field. I have the whole field to myself, lining a cornfield. It's just perfect. It's all green. Man, this is an awesome experience. Definitely dehydrated. Gotta watch that camping elixir. Just messing around with, here's that new configuration I was talking about. It's basically a lifted kindling pile. Okay, so I can fit my lighter right under there, and I'll throw my shavings and then the bigger stuff, a little bit bigger stuff on. And remember I said I gathered some blue spruce twigs? Well, they're sort of in the center of that little square there. Okay, so then I can just sprinkle the real loose stuff down into that and light it from underneath, and then just kind of move in closer with my my heat stove setup type thing, and just lay stuff on top, lay the bigger stuff on top here, and some of these type of middle-sized ones on. Also, I've got, like I said, those shavings to sprinkle on to that. So, just messing around. I've got some time to spare. Just trying new techniques. Yeah, earlier I said I was going to repack for wilderness, but there's no need. I'm totally confident now with this tent and its weight and how just the last night went. And when it gets colder, that's going to be a little different, but I'm much more confident now with this tent. I'm ready to hit a 3-day. I just need a dehydrator so I can dehydrate food. Just take a weekday off, a Monday or a Friday. I'm feeling a little more comfortable just pushing out into the wilderness where you're not really sure who owns it, but you could get away with it. I just came up with a couple new ideas, places to go. So, yeah, definitely this trip has been a confidence gainer, and I've been having a lot of fun. I've enjoyed this day. Just one of my best days of the summer. Just camping in a field. I was challenged with fighting the sun. Okay, that's your number one enemy when water is limited. Like I said, I only came out with a gallon of water for 2 days, so, and they say a gallon of water a day. So everything's fine. Feeling much more confident, rejuvenated. Yeah, so I worked on my shavings just here and there throughout the day. So there's no work at the end of the day when I'm exhausted and it's all just ready to go. Got everything over there. I've got that little experimental setup. Should be good to go. More than enough shavings. I'll even have some for coffee in the morning. I'm gonna start messing with these shavings here. Nothing like having a little extra time on your hands. More over this way too. Here's the main ones. Cool. This is awesome. It's the weekend after the 4th of July. Man, unending. Nice. Catching it on a walk too. I'm gonna call it a night inside the tent. Let's see here, I've got the front corners basically unlatched, so I've got a full front view, including some of the corners. So I know you can't really see it that well, but totally awesome. I might take the top off a little more so I can see the stars because they're out tonight. But anyways, have a good night. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Oh, the moon's out. About 5 a.m. or so. Condensation. It was really cold last night. Okay. Just did some resting. 8 a.m. Whew. Got really cold last night. Now I'm really hot, but yeah, it was a good time. Probably just gonna head out from here. So thanks for watching. See you next time.